Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I am doing a reading for Aries in all placements. It's timeless in general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As usual, you are my guinea pig. I I've been wondering what what direction to take this series in, and um, I'm thinking that I'm going to try kind of a little bit of a free form thing, similar to what I already do, but ask a few more pointed questions. Um, so I'm going to start with what the universe most wants you to know. I'm going to start with a couple angel cards. These have become one of my favorites. Ooh, we have sisterhood and brotherhood. Come on, camera. Grace. Some seriously cool karate moves. And there's Linus, Kitty Cat, and the sun. Good morning, you guys. So happy you made it. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Okay. So if you are not already, you are being guided to connect with your brethren. It's the sisterhood brotherhood card. It's coming together in solidarity, in unity. And this grace card, it's like you have a lot of grace as you move, especially together with others. There's a this is people you consider to be your soul tribe, kindred spirits. Maybe it's the grace is like it's allowing you, or it's maybe these connections are um, giving you the ability to be more graceful in how you navigate your life or the world. uh, Maybe there's some kind of dancing involved or martial arts. um, friendly sparring. Yeah. Okay. Let me go to the wisdom of the oracle and see what that has to say. What does the universe most want Aries to know at this time? Ooh, co-create in reverse, number 40. Peace in reverse, 23. Ooh, goodness. Mending in reverse, 52. Uh, you have been or are in the process of experiencing something that is heartbreaking, that is, as far as you're concerned, it is sucking the peace out of your life. This can be anything that puts you in a feeling of chaos, pain, dealing with destruction of, the relationship or relationships in general. And there's a sense of feeling like you're alone, like if there is a god, if there, whatever the universe means, it's, as far as you can tell, it's not there. You feel like you could be feeling trapped, and especially, in dealing with a feeling of heartbreak, there's often a feeling of just like hopelessness, like this. What's the point of anything? Nobody's got my back. Only I have my back, and that's not even working. And so it really makes sense why we have this sisterhood, brotherhood here, and this grace, because the universe essentially wants you to remember that in your darkest moments, where you feel most alone, you are actually being held. You are being carried. And it's at that time, especially if you are prone to retreating, to feeling like, well, there's nobody I can trust, there's nobody I can reach out to, or I just don't want to talk about it or whatever. You have people close to you, somewhere in your life that you can lean on. And there is this reminder that regardless of whatever's happening, the one, and it can, whatever's happening and you feel like it's completely out of your control, the one thing you do have control over is yourself and how you respond, how you react. And this is the kind of thing that you are required to call on your faith more than any other time. And that is the hardest thing to do when you are feeling this: I'm getting desperate, forlorn, lost, hopeless. Because it's easy to have faith when everything's fine. But it's in those dark moments when you really need to lean on the fact that you've made it through 100% of your worst moments. You've made it through difficulties before and come out the other side. You're going to be able to do it again. And to remember that these difficulties, whatever's happening here, this heartbreak, I know this is going to suck hearing this, because when you're in it, you're like, this is not helpful. However, um, this is happening for you, not to you. I feel like there's people just like screaming obscenities at me right now. I really get it. But ultimately, the universe is like, just whatever little part of you that you can possibly get to believe that you are somehow learning a lesson. That little part is the part of you that is able to lean into this grace, that is able to navigate this difficulty in a way that is graceful, that is going to get you through. And remember, lean on those people. You've got somebody, at least one person. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this feels sticky. I've written I've written some things down, and And so this kind of aligns with what is, let's see, we already know what's sticky. What can you do to get into a more celebratory spirit? To what what can you do to besides what I've already said to start to turn things around in some way? Feeling the radical abundance deck right now. Hey, Linda's here. Good morning. Synergy. See? Yeah, this speaks to the sisterhood and brotherhood. I love that. Confirmation. Lean into your tribe. Lean into the people that you trust, that you know get you. That when you come together with these people, you two together are stronger. Gratitude. Focus on what is going right. Focus on what is right. There is something. There's at least one thing. Even if it's just the fact that I don't know. I mean, it could be something very simple like, well, at least I still get to eat my favorite food. you know, I there's something to be grateful for. In this situation, I'm seeing the flowers. I'm seeing the connection. Yeah, again, we have this kind of this comfort, this feeling of being safe, being held. Your community is there for you. And it's going to be very helpful to lean on them, and they will be there for you, and they will help you to see the beauty and allow you a lot of grace as you navigate this difficult situation. And then we have energy. So interesting. I just picked this card this morning for myself. in in this image, some of the creatures have their eyes wide open, some have their eyes closed. A couple of these guys here in front, one eye is open and one eye is closed. And I don't even know what's going on with this guy here, if this is like cataract eyes. It's like eyes are open but you can't see. But everything is connected. Again, there's a sense of community. Fish is connected to this dude. Oh, and he has like a ship wheel on his forehead. He's like the captain or the navigator, connected to the fish. And then there's this like pipeline here, and then like water is coming out of the land. It's like there's somebody who can help guide you. You might be feeling like a fish out of water. We got fishes. Yeah, we've got some fish stuff happening. You might be struggling financially, and there could be somebody who can help you in that respect. And there are people who can hold you as like, hold the space for you. If you need to cry, there's somebody who can be there and let you cry, let you just feel what you feel, or to talk about what you feel, or to just sit with you. And you don't have to talk at all. And there's just a holding and a comforting, because these two guys, one eye open, one eye closed. It's like, they're holding this water. It's coming out of the land. It's like leaking down out from under. It's like wherever you've been trying to hold on and stay grounded, there's all this emotion that's just leaking. It makes me think of the Grinch at the end. Jim Carrey Grinch, and he starts crying, "I'm leaking." Um, and there are people here who can hold that space for you as you just process, let whatever emotions be there, but not do it alone. Uh, okay. So, well, um, where do we go from here? Um, what are your emotions trying to tell you? I'm going to go with the guides of the hidden realms. As all this leaking is happening, um, what because there's something here where you feel alone and you're not leaning on. I feel like normally you kind of look to the universe, your spirit guides, God, uh, and yeah, right now you're not. So yeah, and there's all these emotions about. So what are your emotions trying to tell you? The sovereignty of magic, synchronicities, miracles, spiritual forces. Number 5, which 5 23 breaks down to a 5 as well with this peace card. So your peace is going to come from leaning in to the idea, the remembrance that your spirit, the universe has your back. Always, always. It's like that footprints poem, at the end where, the guy, he thinks he's been walking alone when in fact he's been being carried. So there are synchronicities around. Miracles happen all the time, are always around us. We just need to keep an eye out for them. And so your emotions are trying to tell you that, are confirming what I'm saying, that you have not been forsaken, as much as it might feel that way. Lean into whatever spiritual understandings you have. I don't know, but maybe when there are synchronicities, write them down. Keep a list of like random stuff that happens. I've started doing this. When you get repeated messages randomly, it's like, okay, there's something's going on here. Some message is trying to be conveyed. Ooh, the alchemy of poison, 22. Transformational lessons. Reclaiming personal choice. Radical forgiveness. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Working backwards here. Radical forgiveness. Whoever has broken your heart here, um, part of your healing is learning to forgive. And I'm going to say this, I always say this, but it's not that you're condoning any kind of behavior. It's that you are accepting the fact that something has happened, taking it at face value, and remembering that this person was doing the best they could with what they had and what they knew at the time. And if they could have done better, they would have. And ultimately forgiveness is releasing you from the sticky stuff, from the all this pain and difficulty. Reclaiming personal choice speaks to me of this peace card in reverse. to a certain extent, this situation is out of your control. What can you do to take your power back through the choices that you are able to make? And again, you may not be able to do anything physically to change the situation, but you can work on your perception, um, your perspective of this. Lean on your people. Some people here are going to be able to help you through this and give you that perspective. To, yeah, to help you understand maybe how you can choose differently next time, how you can make choices right now to improve things in some way. Transformational lessons, just like I was saying. It's happening for you, not to you. You are meant to grow from this situation. There are huge lessons in this, and it sucks balls. I know. I've been there. I'm still there. I get it. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. All eyes are open. 25. We have a lot of eyes. Like, yeah, I'm noticing all the eyeballs. Inspired vision, clarity, perception, and revelation, just like I was saying. Your emotions, when you lean into them, it's not a fun and easy process by any means. But when you just sit, let your emotions be there, be whatever they are, not trying to stop them or change them or judge them. Just observe them, sit them, allow them to be. They will change. And emotions are energy, and they just when you try and let them move through your body and you pay attention to what's happening, to why they're there, try to drill down, you will get to an understanding of why this is happening. What can you get out of this? And you are going to gain clarity if you give yourself any time and space at all to be with yourself. Even if that's just 5 or 10 minutes where you just sit and you just don't do anything. Don't pick up your phone, don't start scrolling, don't, turn on Netflix. You just be here. That is going to help you tremendously. And you're going to start to gain some kind of clarity if you really really don't have it now. And I mean, everyone's on a different timeline. So this could have already happened, and you're already in the process, and you're just needing to gain more clarity. And this message is just like, okay, yeah, this is confirming what I already kind of know. But you could very likely just be in this place of this feels like a dark night of the soul, feels really tough, really awful. How do you even deal with it? Again, lean on your peeps. Um, I'm going to look at the Gateway of Light activation. Is here. Jasmine George, hello. And April Little, or Lytle. Sorry, I say it wrong. Thank you both so much for being here. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. God, I love the cards. Like yes, confirmation once again. Your tribe, your soul family, your sister, the sisterhood, brotherhood. I'm kind of getting that there's a chance that whoever is close to you may need your support as much as you need theirs. And that's why the synergy is here, because the two of you together can help boost each other in a way that either of you on your own couldn't. Remembering home. This is a blessing in disguise with the stars aligned. It's incredibly, it's a yeah, transformational experience. Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Yeah. It feels like, say, like I'm thinking of like in college specifically, um, where you've been, learning all this stuff, doing all your homework, and you come to the end of the semester, come to the end of the term, and now you're like, okay, I need to call upon everything that I've learned in order to take this test, in order to pass this final course, in order to graduate. And there's all this new information that you have had to take in, that you have had to learn and absorb and make and what's the word? I can't think of the word. Whatever. And so you through taking in this new information, you are completing. You have successfully learned the lesson, and you're coming to the end of this difficulty. I promise you, this will change. Change is the only thing you can count on. So if this sucks right now, it's going to change. I promise. I think the tricky part is we often want things to change in the way we want them to change. And that's not always the plan, um, where the universe is concerned. And also there's the divine timing piece as well. It's like, well, when? And it's like, well, when it's time. Crystal skull wisdom, clarity. Oh, we've got clarity again. Yeah, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. That is exactly what this transformational lesson is about. Is it is helping you to rise up, raise your frequency, your energy signature. You are being This situation has crushed you down to pulp, down to nothing. Everything's been burned to the ground. But that's so that you could have a new foundation to build on, so that you could build yourself back up one piece at a time in a whole new way. You are meant to transform in a way that you never would have been able to. You never would have even been interested in, had you not gone through all of this pain and intensity. And you're also forging stronger connections with your soul tribe, and that is a part of your energetic healing, this increasing of your energetic frequency. There's always, at the end of a cycle, like, how do I say, a cycle ends, and then we can pretty much always know that a new cycle is going to begin. Death leads to birth. I'm getting the line from the song Closing Time, but I don't know if I'm going to say it right in this moment. It's like some an ending is something about another beginning's end. Some new beginning is another beginning's end. Yeah, something like that. So it's closing out a cycle so that you can start again, so that you can rebuild and be stronger and more connected to the universe than you ever have been before. Because that divine healing, you're being crystallized in a way that it is increasing your frequency. And this is making you more powerful. You are going to be a force in the world. You are already a force in the world, but this is like next level stuff. This is where this grace comes in. When you go through horrible shit in your life, you learn compassion, you learn resilience, you learn you have strength you didn't know you had. You're then able to support others who are going through that, because you're like, yeah, I get it, and let me share with you how I helped myself. Maybe that something will help you too. If nothing else, I can hold the space for you now. It's a paying it forward kind of thing. So yeah, there is so much beauty and good that is going to come out of this. And maybe you already see inklings of this. And just know that the clarity is going to come. Your understanding, your perception, there's new information coming in, and you are in the process of, God, that word. It's like there and then it's gone. It's like the only word I can think of is absorbing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, energetic shift. Anyway, let me finish with, yeah, I'm gonna finish with the Beyond Lemuria card. Who's here? Mojo Tarot. Every new beginning is from it's from some other beginning's end. Thank you. Someone else ending. Anyway, yes. New beginnings, some other beginnings, and yeah. Okay. So we have a figure here. She's on her knees. She's got her hands on her heart, and we see the light from the heart shining through her fingers. And she has this look of hope on her face. She's looking up. And the way I'm seeing this, it looks so there's all these feathers kind of coming off of her. It looks like she's got wings sprouting, not just from her back, but also like from her hips too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we see like, and coming down off of her arms and on her chest, off of her head. It's like you are transforming into a new type of creature. um, that can fly, that can navigate, because there's all these stars around too. It's like you are transforming into a creature that can navigate, that can fly in a sense, in ways that you couldn't before. You connect to the universe and your higher power, whatever you subscribe to, whatever makes sense for you. There's something and then also the third eye is shining. Your intuition, your heart, there's a heart opening. Your heart had to break so that it could break open and let out some kind of light. Transformation. I love that. Oh my God. Go inwards and be present with wherever you are at in your process. Exactly what I said. Feel whatever you need to feel. Oh my God. It may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self love and reflection. Insight will come, shadows can be released, and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you are holding on to, and laugh at the ironic divine perfection of it all. Journey beyond your constructed outer self, where you can delve into the beautiful abyss of your being. Revel in the twilight before the dawn and let your wings unfurl. The twilight before the dawn. I did. I said dark night of the soul. It's darkest before dawn. The twilight before the dawn. It's interesting. Twilight is that period of time. It's that in between, typically day and night, but this feels like it's the in between night and day, between the dark and the light. It's that inkling coming. There's something that you are becoming aware of. Little glimmer of hope. So lean into that again. Say it again. your your tribe, your community, and know that this is all happening exactly as it's supposed to, and is only for your benefit. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.